Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Mr. Monkey, and today's video is something different. It's not Call of Duty. I know my channel is based on Call of Duty, but just today is something different, and it's something that I really like, and it's Star Wars Battlefront. I love Star Wars since I was a little kid. I've watched all the movies, and I'm looking forward to the new movie. I think it's out in December, so I can't wait for that. But yeah, I've played Star Wars Battlefront 1 and Star Wars Battlefront 2. I played Star Wars Battlefront 1 on the original Xbox, and I played Star Wars Battlefront 2 on PlayStation 2. But yeah, so this is just my thoughts, and I'm going to start off what I like first, and then what I don't like. So I'm just going to get right into what I like. What I like, first thing is graphics. Graphics are amazing, probably one of the best graphics I've seen in games. Come to EA, you know, like Battlefield, you know graphics are going to be good when you know EA are making them with the Frostbite engine. But just with Star Wars Battlefront, man, it just... the colors, like with the lasers and stuff, is just amazing. I haven't seen better graphics in a game yet. For me personally, like that's my opinion. But yeah, I just love the graphics throughout. And if you haven't played them, guys, just watch videos on them. You won't get the full effect if you watch the videos. You have to play it for yourself to actually get the full effect. But just watch them, even the colors and everything are just amazing. The second thing, guys, is gameplay mechanics. The game it plays really well. The only thing I have to say is it's in my dislikes, so I'll get back to that in a second. But gameplay is really good. You actually it's like perk system in Call of Duty, but they're called cards. And the cards actually have, like, you get a sniper, which is called a cycle rifle, I think. The grenade. You can get an ion grenade, which is for like vehicles, turrets, and all that stuff. Anything mechanical. So stuff like that, and oh, there's a shield thing, like where you put a shield bubble around you as well, like that. So you get to pick 3 cards. I think one of them is like between, like, it's kind of like it's not for weapons or grenades or anything like that. One is specifically for like a defense kind of thing or an attack. So like one was an ion blaster kind of thing where it takes down vehicles faster, does more damage to vehicles and stuff. And the other thing was the shield thing that I was just talking about. But yeah, so you get 3 cards, and there was a 4th card as well. I used it, but it was just like it gave you a bonus so the bonus was sharpshooter for me. I picked, it was like 4,000 points to pay for it, and what it did was it kind of every time you got a headshot, I think it's like 3 headshots in a row without dying. It gave you more perks, like, so if you got another headshot, that your cards would reload faster. So basically, like the cycle rifle, one of the cards, if you shot that, you'd have to wait for a 7-second cooldown. But so this will help that cooldown go lower. So yeah, that's just the gameplay mechanics. Really love them, guys. Yeah, you probably know yourself if you played it. But yeah, the third thing is the hero system, guys. I love the hero system right now. The only problem I have with it is where they're situated, because like I think they just spawn. So for Luke Skywalker, it took me a while to figure out where Luke Skywalker spawned. But it kind of spawned in a weird position to where it was closer to the rebels. So you kind of have to walk out to the rebels and try to pick it up, which you could actually die from doing. I suppose that's a good way, because in case that way then everyone just run for it. But it seemed to be in the same position every time I ran for it, and it was just really easy to get. I think the game mode was called Walker Assault, but yeah, it just spawned in the same mode, same place, and I just kept running there. And even though when the game progressed back onto the map, back farther on the map, it just kept spawning in the same positions. Like so actually, sometimes it would spawn on the rebel side, not the rebel side, the Imperial side actually, which was really weird. I actually found it behind their spawn one of the times, which was really stupid. But yeah, back to the hero system. The hero system is amazing, guys. You've got 3 powers. There's a heavy attack. Luke Skywalker's a force push. I think for Darth Vader it is you do that choking thing. R1 for Luke Skywalker is a really fast kind of maneuver with the lightsaber, and for Darth Vader you throw your lightsaber. Yeah, really good. You're gonna get, for I think it's like a minute and a half, 90 seconds or something like that. You only get that, and once you get shot, that timer goes down faster. So if you're getting shot as well, that timer goes down faster. But the thing to counter that is if you're getting kills. I'll actually have some gameplay. You'll see every time I get a kill, it goes up by 1 second every time I get a kill. So you'll see that. Yeah, so my only problem with that, guys, is the spawn locations. They need just to change them and be more random with, because everyone's just going to run for the heroes straight away. But yeah, the hero system is amazing in it, so that's one of my things I love about the game. Fourth thing is the game modes. 2 game modes I played: Walker Assault, and I think the last one was called pods, drone pod or something. Drone control, I think it's called actually drone control. Yeah, those two game modes were actually really good. Walker Assault, I remember from Black Ops, not Black Ops, sorry, I'm just thinking of, I'm so hyped for Black Ops 3 now, I just keep saying Black Ops. Battlefront 2, it was actually really good in that, I loved it. So like, when they brought it in the beta, I was just hyped already, so I just couldn't wait for that. And the map Hot, like, come on, like, who doesn't like playing on Hot? So the other one was drone control, I think it was. Drone control was good. The only problem I had was the spawns were really bad again. The spawns like were crazy. You could spawn like literally, I could be a rebel and I could spawn beside 3 Imperials, which made no sense to me. Spawns literally like all over the place. And the other thing I haven't actually dislikes. I must get to the dislikes in a second. But the other thing was power pickups, guys. Power pickups is really good, right? What power pickups is, if you don't understand what they are, is it's like rocket launcher. So like you could have a smart rocket, it's a rocket launcher, but it's like a coin on the map and you have to walk into it to pick it up. And so like you can't just like walk around for the entire game. It'll only have one shot. So once you fire that, it's gone. But you can actually find it again throughout the map on these little pickups again. But there's other things, like there's the smart rocket, orbital strike. Orbital strike is really powerful. If you find that, you're really lucky. There's like drones that you can put down on the ground that shoot enemies. There's turrets you can find. A lot of stuff like that, and like thermal detonators, thermal imploders, all that stuff is really good. But yeah, guys, that's the stuff I like about Star Wars Battlefront. Now I'm just going to get to the dislikes. There's not too many dislikes, but I just want to get them out there. First thing is, on Walker Assault, the Imperials had a clear advantage over the Rebels, especially with the vehicles. AT-ATs, you can actually pilot them, and the AT-STs are really OP right now. Well, they're not OP, but it just for the rebel side, it was just you had no chance if you unless you had a smart rocket or some other thing like that. But other than that, you were completely wrecked throughout the game. I think I went on like a 15 kill streak at one stage in an AT-ST, just shooting those little mini grenade launcher things. Yeah, but I think actually DICE and EA actually confirmed that the Imperials actually had an advantage over, and that they're going to sort it out before the game comes out. So that's one of the good things about having a beta. The second thing, there was weird glitches with the heroes. For me, it was like with Darth Vader, his cloak kept flipping up and weird things like that. Oh, actually, while we're talking about heroes, actually Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker sounded nothing like Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker. If you get me, they didn't sound like the characters. So for me, that has to change. I think they need to do something about that. Yeah, back to his cloak. Darth Vader's cloak kept flipping up. When you did this thing with the hero challenge where 2 heroes press the heavy attack at the same time and they challenge each other, sometimes it could glitch out really badly, but you could actually be really far away and you'd be doing that challenge, and it makes no sense to me. And also, people can shoot you while you're doing that, which I don't like. I think if you're doing that, I think you should be maybe invincible for the time you're doing that with the battle with the 2 heroes. Because it makes no sense, like I could have like 20 rebels shooting me while I'm challenging Luke Skywalker. It just makes no sense. The third thing I don't like, guys, is flying mechanics. I hate the flying mechanics. I like the flying mechanics in Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. I hate them in Star Wars Battlefront. For some reason they feel so weird and like really kind of cheesy or something. It's like an arcade one. It's like the right analog stick is all you really need to use. You just move with that. It just feels super weird for me, and I don't like it. So for me, that has to change. That really has to change, because I don't like it. It feels weird. It don't feel right in my hand when I'm trying to fly. So I just try to stay out of the air as much as I can. If I see those power pickups for the TIE Fighter or the X-Wings, I'm like, nah, I'm staying on the ground. Don't like the flying mechanics. My last thing I don't like about the game is spawns were terrible. Everyone that played the beta knows this. There was a stage that I was an Imperial and I just sat behind a Rebel spawn and I just kept picking people off in their own turret, which made no sense to me. I don't think we should be allowed in the enemy's turrets. If you're the Rebels, I think the Rebels should have their own turrets, and that's it. The Imperials shouldn't be allowed to get in them. So for me, that made no sense. I was just in the turrets, just wrecking people. So just give the Imperials more of an opportunity just to do more damage to the Rebel side. But yeah, guys, that was all that I really disliked about the game. For me, the one thing that if they're only going to fix one thing out of my dislikes, it'd have to be the spawns. Spawns need to be fixed really quickly, because for me right now, it's an unplayable game with the spawns. So once they fix that, I'm good. So I enjoyed the beta, guys, and I look forward to playing it in November 17th, I think it's when it comes out, or maybe that's just in America, maybe it's the 18th for Europe. And anyway, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, if you liked the video, if you liked my review. If you don't, just let me know down in the comments. You can dislike, but just let me know why you disliked. It really helps me out, guys. I don't mind. Any feedback is good feedback for me. But let me know, guys, what you guys got thought of the beta. Did you guys watch it, or did you even play it? And if you didn't play it and you want me to, let me know if you want me to recommend it. Maybe would I recommend it for you guys? If you're, let me see, if you're an FPS player and you like Star Wars, you're definitely gonna love it. Alright, and if you haven't played Star Wars or watched Star Wars before, you're going to still like it, I think, because it's an FPS playing game, and I think you're still going to like it. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and have a great day, and I'll see you next time.